late game 5v5, I would tip it over to the Jin Green Wings. They've got great survivability. And once the magic resist starts coming in, coupled with the Braum blocking the Graves damage, probably going to be pretty easy for them to live.
Yeah.
I would like to see somebody use a typewriter to write a letter on horseback, Doa.
That was a big problem in like ancient Egypt, was calligraphy and charioting. You know. Oh, Trace, gank coming in. At level 6 for TF, going to be put to use. And they catch Trace under the turret easily. Knock up onto Kube, and he's not going to go down to the tower. Ambition took the aggro just in time. They do get the kill on the Crown, though. Or Crown, rather, is able to get the kill on the Trace in the end. So maybe they can set up something around like a dragon, maybe?
Well, here we go again, Doa.
Yep.
Hello.
No summoner for Trace now. That flash is gone, and Callista ult up, or rather, Lissandra ult up. Well, collateral damage doesn't finish him. Trace still alive. How does he do this? Tower does a lot of damage to Ambition, and finally Kube steps up for the kill.
I mean, Wing just isn't there for the follow-up either. Decide to zoom over to that part of the map, and they're targeting Trace, who has been the main carry of this team.
Oh, now they're targeting Crown. Gold card onto Winged. Gravity field keeping him in place, and an easy kill with the cast arm for Kuzan.
Yeah, Ambition too, he's consistent.
Oh, here we go again.
Do you like getting dove every time? This ult, oh my.
Oh,
this
Trace.
is disgusting.
Poor Trace, no flash still, and he's not going to live quite as long this time. Winged is here though. Can they maybe get the kill on the Crown? Here comes Kuzan. Crown almost certainly going down. Wow, he flashes out of the death ray. Kuzan locks up Kube for a moment. Now Ambition low in the bottom. Wing able to get one kill at least, and now Wraith comes in to help Kube out. That's another one going over to Samsung. So in the end, it ended up being 1 for 2 in favor of Samsung at the moment. Kube may try for something in mid lane, but
the map is just so open.
Down. Yeah,
Lulu back in base right now. Kube there in the mid lane, seeing what's going on. Victor not in lane either, so this is they're just going to do so much damage on this gank with the double Abyssal Scepter. And Trace he can't kill them even while they're diving him because there's so much MR on the main diving forces already.
Yeah, I mean, it's a really good build to go along with what their plan was.
So he has a small opportunity to take out some of these wards, but he'll be the losing end of a trade with Ambition.
Yep, doing a bit of dueling. Jay lands the Q. Actually, they get the flash out of Wraith. Now Ambition taking a lot of damage. Nice pick, and Ambition's going to go down. Jin finds him, gets the kill. Gold card doesn't really set anything up for Crown. And Trace gets grabbed, though. He's going to have to flash out of that one, but Fox used in response. Dragon is up, and it's being taken by Jin.
Yep, they get a free opportunity at that one. Cuvée not even going to complete his teleport, actually just canceled in that little engage. They're going to trade the tower for the Dragon. They already have one. Just getting the turret will provide them with a little bit extra gold and put them into a 2K gold lead in spite of giving up that kill. They're taking a lot of turret damage. They don't have the wave clear there right now. Winged is just keeping them on the side. Nice job. Good response from Jin.
Wow, Samsung just loses that turret. Braum uses ultimate. Winged on the side. Kube just gets lit up by Kuzan almost immediately, and Samsung on the disengage. Crown takes a bit of damage from Kuzan's ult, but not a whole lot.
Cuvée didn't get a chance to use his ult right there because he was CC'd before he could actually hit his R, so.
Dragon up. This would be number 2 for both of these teams. Samsung's just going to start it immediately. Everybody's there.
Yeah, they can give up this Dragon too if they want. Uh-oh, flank coming in.
Yeah, they're going to try to make it happen, but Dragon does go over to Samsung. Che caught up down the bottom. They get Trace. Trace over the wall, able to make it out with his life, but just barely.
One shot left on that with the Lich Bane, and
yep,
they're going to get a turret and a Dragon. Pops the Destiny. He's just looking to see where people are right now. He's just going to get out.
There. Yeah,
nice
he's got to get out. Yeah.
Uh-oh,
oh, Crown walks right into the damage.
Made.
That was not the best place to go. Kuzan's still in a little bit of trouble, but Winged with a nice double knockup. Kuzan may live. Gets the shield from the Q. Wraith flashing. Wants to get that auto. There's a double, though, for Kuzan, who responded to that one really well. Just blew up Crown and then barely stayed alive. He's happy with that.
Wow, that was so close. So he's trying to get back to his allies right there. A little bit of a panic, but Kuzan fed 2 kills out of that disengage. And Jin thinks it's time for Baron. This is where they've been overly shy in matches previous, but they're just going for it pretty early in the game here. Ambition on the side. Now, Crown does have his TP up, but it's 15 seconds until he revives.
Oh, they're going to go into Ambition, but Kube right there with the ultimate. Still man on help. It's a 2v4 right now before Kuzan comes in. And this fight is all Jin Air. I don't think there's a lot Kube can do now. Yep.
No, they're
Stitch.
just trying to delay so
Yeah.
they can't take the Baron. Crown's back up, so they have a chance to keep fighting this right now. Here he comes in with the TP. Wraith zipping over, but there's a lot of HP left on the members.
Yeah, Crown comes in with a gold card onto Kuzan. That's a lot of damage. Stitch with the kill. Nice teamwork, but it's still not going to save Stitch from
But
getting killed
Samsung
off.
still has the gold lead as they start to trade kills around that Baron.
It's like, now I'm going to hit this landmine with a sledgehammer. Like, no, Gallagher. That's way over the top. Oh, Crown. How many times has he used his ult to get out? Whoa, nice wild growth from Trace.
That was so close.
I know. I was convinced that Crown was going to make it out.
That was like half a second.
Jin Air trying to put some pressure on this mid lane turret.
It's time for some high-quality mid-lane milling.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Wing, they're going to dive this, actually. Nice combo. And all that CC leads to 2 quick kills for Jin Air. This is a very different Jin Air team than we've seen in the past.
Well, we've talked about it. Jin Air has a tendency to play to the level of, in this scenario, they could have just warded up that side, gone for the Dragon, recalled for the gold that they got, and wait for that inhibitor to push before actually making a Baron attempt.
Yep, Samsung will claim that third Dragon.
All right, so that was a bit of a misplay there from Jin Air. A big waste of time for them, really. And there's the Destiny. You can't hide against a Twisted Fate.
Yeah, very true. And wow, Kube
Great
hits
kiting.
W with the, or hits Wing rather with the W. Gonna go in, ult himself, doesn't really catch anybody though. The
Victor's
hook misses.
alone.
Yeah, Kuzan still focused down, but Crown not quite able to hang with him, I guess.
No, it's definitely too literary and historical for you, it's true.
You got it. Yeah. Well, time to push the mid lane again. The inhibitor's back up again. They're going to jump onto Wraith, who flashes out. Jay in trouble. Crown coming from behind with Kube. And now Kuzan Trace in a bit of trouble, but Kuzan just has so much damage. Not quite enough, though, as they manage to take him out. Kills on both sides, though, but Samsung getting the upper hand on this one. Winged, separated from the rest of his team, and slaughtered like a young wildebeest.
And now Samsung, they get that flank, and that is why Cuvée has been, or the Dragon.
I really feel like they
No
could
one
have
wants
won
to
the
win this
there.
game, Doa.
Like, I'm not wrong in thinking they could have won the game right there.
It was a risk, but I think they could have done it. Yes, they had 12 seconds left on Victor. Yes, they were low.
Maybe now Jin Air will win the game. Oh, they're going to try to stop them from taking the Baron, though. Here comes Crown with a gold card onto Trace. Stopped up just a little bit, but they're not stopping Jin Air from taking the Baron. Jin Air, though, finally gets it. Shay completely blown up. He's out of the fight. Kube ults himself. He's in the back lines right now, but here come the kills for Kuzan. Double already as they force Ambition and Crown away. Goodbye, Kube. Kube trying to make it work against Pilot. It won't.
They're trying to escape right now, but they have to recall, and this could be a backdoor actually from Samsung. They should actually try and backdoor this. Trace has preempted the back door. Okay, Crown actually just ulted right back into the mid lane.
So nobody's going to win this game.
Have Trace just be there in advance, clearing out those waves to make sure there was no possibility of a crazy backdoor attempt by Crown.
Well, no 5th Dragon anytime soon for Samsung, as they'll lose their opportunity for a 4th. And the teams are only about 1,000 gold apart. Samsung looking for that 4th Dragon. They're taking it quickly, but are they taking it quickly enough? I don't know. Wing can come in. Nope, can't steal it away. 4th Dragon for Samsung.
Ambition.
Yep. Oh, and they're going to go ahead and catch Shay again. We'll see if he lives this time. Wraith, Kai's coming from the side, gets the box, Fate's call. Pilot pulls the support to safety. Samsung seems to have the edge here as Stitch comes in.
Stitch is going crazy.
There's the kill on Shay. He's got the resets going. And Winged trying to escape. Kuzan trying to kite. A lot of damage from that ult on the Victor. Another kill, though, for Stitch. And now it's 3v5. Question is, Samsung with that low health on Wraith, it looks like they're just going to go for Baron.
Yeah, Wraith is going to go back. Crown actually just recalls as well to get back into base, and they're going to try and 3-man this Baron.
Oh boy.
After getting a great multi-pronged attack right there, Cube slowed up the disengage from Jin Air, who overcommitted, I think, to that Dragon fight. It was only number 4, and now the Baron goes over to Samsung. And this is the worst situation for Jin Air because now they can split push.
They're afraid of Kuzan.
The engage is gone. The engage is not there from Jin Air. They can absolutely do this. Especially
nice
now they
grab
catch
on the wing. Yeah, they're going to ult him with Lysandra as well. Che coming in by himself, though. Kuzan again just not finding an angle to fight this. That's a kill already. They're going to get the objectives. Crown TPing in, or rather using that alt gold card, cleanse off of Kuzan right away. Collateral damage from Ambition, and that's 4v3 now, or 5v3 rather. Samsung trying to close it out. Kuzan not a lot of mana. Top
Yeah,
lane.
they have to fall back. They can't do anything about this dragon.
Yeah. All right, the dragon it is.
Well
there
played.
we go.
Well played by Samsung. That was nice. Thread that last inhibitor. Crown just going to
Oops.
double the double super minion waves. It's going
Prepare for double.
to be the waves after this one.
Oh, wow. The all-in on the Crown doesn't work out. Kuve immediately responding onto Kuzan. Kuve, oh, there he is. Kuzan's gone. And so, Jin Air should be taken out here. Yep, there's a win for Samsung. They want to get all the members of Samsung to wait, what happened? The Nexus went down somehow. I thought that game was going to keep going.
Amazing what you can do with a 6-item Twisted Fate, how fast you can kill objectives.
What do you know? Well, Samsung wins the game. 56 minutes, 53 seconds or so.
Have any other reliable options for team fighting in the late game? Sure, they'll be strong, but they'll never be in range to actually deal damage against Jin Air unless Jin Air makes a really big mistake and gets flanked for some reason. Sure, why not? I mean, we'll see the blue buff on the Jin Air side of the map go over to Samsung most likely.
Yeah, I mean, they can rotate up after they take the dragon, but Ambition's a little bit too low maybe to do that.
Nah, they got position there, it's fine.
He's recalling.
Not going to be too effective. They do get most of it when all is said and done. Jin Air once again going after that blue buff.
Whoa, that was fast. First blood
Jeez.
goes over to Crown. No chance to even say anything there as Che just gets caught and blown up. Dragon at about a third health. Here they come. Some poke being fired in. And Jin Air backs away. They look afraid. They want to try to take that dragon. Goes down, in fact. And Jin Air able to grab that one.
Bishop didn't have a chance to get his smite off.
Yep. Oh, yeah. That's an objective that very few would ever contest. So Samsung just gets it.
Right onto Ambition.
Yep. You
Well-
saw Wing be like, do I want it to? No, it's just the Rift Herald.
Well, the ping boards here are doing a lot of work, and this tells us what Samsung's game plan is going
Whoa,
to be.
flash ult onto Kuve. Here comes the Magical Journey. Nice pick onto Kuve. Great use of that Magical Journey to bring people in after the Trace ult.
Those
That's how
wards
you do it.
were not in the place. Kuzan just in the black of the Jin Air jungle right now, and that's what
Here
happens.
we go. Yeah, and there's the W. Kuve locked up again, followed by the ult from Kuzan. And now, tower killing time? Nope, wave clear time. Now Jin Air will take their second dragon. Unless Ambition can come in to steal it, he's going to try. Nope, tried to walk up and smite, couldn't get it off in time.
Got a Sterix Gauge and his Hex Drinker. Got tons of...
Oh, flash ult. Kuve thrown against the wall. There's the Lantern again. Can they stop him? Lissandra says yes, but a nice hook by Wraith. Oh, not quite nice enough to keep Kuve alive.
Great job by Kuzan. He positioned himself so even if that...
Jin Air starts the dragon.
Wow, they really want to fight this. Trace is
I
running out of
guess so.
Meganar, though, so they just have to commit to this dragon.
Yeah, we'll see if the TP comes in. Dragon taken by Jin Air. They're going to turn on Tempered Fate onto Ambition. Maybe they can grab him. The Lantern pulls him to safety, but
Oh,
Kuzan
man.
over the wall. What a great self-ult to lock those guys up. There's Azonia. That gives Jin Air a chance to catch up. Nice hook onto Che. He takes a lot of culling damage. That's going to be enough for Stitch to pick up a kill in that fight. Ended up going okay for Samsung. They lost the dragon, but they got a kill, but they're really low. They may still be in trouble here. Here comes Trace. Whoa! But Crown does a ton of damage on that Victor.
Wow, Jin Air got so greedy.
Wow, Crown. Still did so much.
Well, the nice thing is they have got some...
Oh,
good
Tempered
help.
Fate on the Crown. He could get caught. There's a Lantern again. Can he take it? Meanwhile, Stitch just gets blown up. Nice ult by Trace. And that should be a clean fight for Jin Air. Yeah. Trace chasing, gets a slow on the Crown. Here comes Wink from the side, trying to blow up that Victor. Victor getting low, nice death ray, going from behind, doing some damage. They finally take him out. Trace gets a kill there. That's 3 for 0 in favor of Jin Air. They may just go right for this Baron after the recall.
Kuzan's low, but he has the TP. Nice denial there. The Prey Seeker going to allow Kuzan to actually recall. Of course, Crowd doesn't have one this game, so it's all on Ambition and QV. And QV is just not tanky enough to deal with this. He's just going to die.
Well, he's going to try. Baron obviously doing that damage. QV comes in, a lot of damage onto Wing, gets grabbed, gets locked up by Lissandra, and another easy kill for Jin Air. And right back onto the Baron. I feel like I heard somebody say that was going to happen right before it happened.
He had to try, right?
Yeah, you do have to try.
Yeah, couple that with the fact that Trace is just...
Oh, fight the jungle here. Crown caught out. Another kill comes in for Jin Air. And that's just going to lead to easier turrets, maybe even an inhibitor now. Without Crown, you don't have a lot stopping you. Oh, Trace and Kube, the duel. And Trace takes it. Kube just so far behind this game.
Well, the hyper proc right there. You have to remember that there is
a tempered fate. And I think they want to close it out. Maybe. No. The engage happening. It's a 3v5. Ambition deep. And he's going to get taken out. There we go. The Nexus goes down. So Jin Air able to close the second one out fast. And this series is all tied up. GG.
Yeah, much better closure from Jin Air once they got the advantage that game. Really liked their draft against what Samsung had to offer. They put themselves in a really good position to win, and then they played it out.
I'm pretty sure. So Samsung with a good lineup. Obviously Jin Air looking pretty strong as well. Kuzan back on that Victor is certainly something that if you're on Samsung, you need to be a little bit worried about.
Problem with Jin Air is that
trade with the best of them, and it's been a pick he's been playing in the top lane for a long time.
Yeah, a year.
Yeah, really been one of the only ones that have done it, but now he's in a bit of trouble. Nice flash W onto Trace. He's going to flash to try to escape, but Ambition jumps in for that first blood. And, yeah. Like Shen shows up in your kitchen, like, Shen, I saw your sword outside. I know you're there. Oh, okay. Caught again. Early Dragon for, well, not early, but Dragon for Samsung. And the gank in the bottom lane as Wing comes in from the lane. Wraith pulled back into the box, and that's going to be an easy kill for Jin Air.
Can they stop the Dragon, though? The answer is no.
Don't think so.
Going to be smote by Ambition.
Yep. All right, there's the Dragon. Don't have to imagine that one. Samsung.
It's not radioactive, though.
No, it's not.
It's also not imagined.
No, but I would imagine they're able to kill it, and they are. Jay just wants a good look at that. Oh. Haha. Yep. Oh, the Rift Herald. It's going to be taken by Samsung and given over to Ambition, I would imagine.
Could be given to Cube, actually. Uh-oh.
Oh, could be. This is going to be our first fight over the Rift Herald ever? They're like, yeah, we don't want it. Go ahead. Oh, wow. He used the collateral damage. Didn't get it, though. He'll settle for a little bit instead. All right, well, Turk goes down in top. Looks like Turk will go down in bot lane. A little bit of a dive coming in from Jin Air, but here's the TP for Samsung.
Everybody's down there.
Trace caught out a little bit, gets ulted, gets taken out. Kill comes in for Crown, and now Samsung looking for more. They lose Wraith, but they will be intimidating, and he succeeds.
Press Chrono Shift, you mean?
Yeah. Well, no, he was intimidating. Oh, Wraith gets grabbed, though. 3v1. Ambition coming in from the side to try to save his support. Not going to work. They're going to lose Wraith. Oops.
Nice to lantern it out. There's a lot of spears in that Dragon.
Yeah, there are.
Ambition gets it!
Whoa!
What?
How did Ambition get that? He smited it right before the Ren came down, I guess.
He just full comboed it with his ultimate and with his Q, and he timed it in such a way that the burst was absolutely enormous.
Wow.
It's going to be a really tough battle for Jin Air. They simply cannot take advantage of the composition of Samsung. Just like the draft was a problem in the last game, it's a problem in this one. Pilot going to try and duel this. Kuzan is here. Goodbye.
Yeah. Sorry, Stitch. Can't do the 1v2 against Victor Callista. And it's Dragon time. And Jin Air really does not want to let Samsung have that. Here's the TP coming in from behind. A flank from Kube is going to try to get in, dodges the Dark Binding. Very nicely done. Dragon getting low, and they take it. That's 4 Dragons now. And the fight is on. Che in the middle of everything gets pulled out with the Fate's Call. Kube blocked immediately after he comes out of the ultimate. And he will actually go down eventually, but not before Crown picks up his first kill. Stitch zones away with that ultimate. Ambition able to pick one up on the side. Now he's going after Trace, but Pilot is there. Ambition needs to be careful. Oh, not careful enough.
They just can't engage, Della. I have Chrono Shift, I promise.
Yeah. Oh, don't worry, man. All right, he's got it. Nope, Zillion's not there. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We need a Zillion stat. Winged could be in trouble. He needs a Zillion on his team too. Oh, wow. Makes it out. Doesn't get killed by the ultimate. Dark Binding doesn't hit. Crown pulled under the turret. They take out the turret, so it doesn't really matter anymore. And he gets out of range of Trace's ultimate. Uh-oh, Stitch. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, Stitch.
He had 2 Chrono Shifts on about that fight, and now they're going to be in trouble.
Yeah, I think so. Wing coming in from the side. Trouble is a relative term.
It's more like a 6v4 when you factor in Chrono Shift. You get a big Oops.
Oh, hi. Well, he may need to use it now. Yep, there we go. No, there we don't go. What?
Looks like he was just chain CC'd there. It was the bind into the hook. Nice pick from Jin.
Culling takes a big chunk out of Che. Trace trying to zone on the bottom part of the fight. Here comes Ambition. This Baron does not seem like a great idea. Kube goes in. Pilot takes a ton of damage. Flashes out, cleanses as well. Baron doing damage to Samsung now. Trace on the side of the fight. Samsung really forcing this one. But Kube's getting a little bit low. Stitch gets grabbed, and that's a kill on the AD carry. Jinair turning this one around. Trace comes back in with his ultimate, forces some more flashes. Samsung doesn't want to give up though. Crown comes in for a kill. May get 2. Double kill though for Trace.
So they're afraid he's going to start that. Look at Che flashes just so he can't actually auto the Baron right there and try and take it out, buying a little bit of time. But Stitch, I mean, right into the bind and the hook, not keeping track of those cooldowns.
Dragon number 5 though for Samsung. They're still missing Kube. We'll see if they can get it. Pilot down on the Jinair side. They're going to try to seal it, but no. So there's 5 dragons now for Samsung. Kube won't have it.
I don't know. Stitch hasn't been giving too many stitches out. He's mostly just been on the receiving end.
Stitches gets, well, dead. Baron time for Samsung. Got to be careful. Wow, Pilot takes a ton of damage to Culling. Finishes him off. There's a play from Stitch. And Winged on the way out. Zoning from the bomb. Here's the TP coming down. Kube's going to try to get inside the fight. They catch Winged. Another easy kill comes in. And Samsung setting up what could be an inhibitor here, depending on how they take it. No, they're going to go back for the Baron. I guess the minion waves weren't quite pushed up far enough to turn that fight into a bigger objective, but getting the Baron is pretty big.
They'll certainly take it. And at that point, they will have the necessary pressure just to go ahead and dive the turrets with the minion wave. They can play patiently. Jinair had a bit of time to stave off the top lane minion wave, but look at the just Luden's damage. The poke is so huge. Oh my!
Oh, wow.
Jay.
Oh, Winged in trouble. That all didn't last long. I don't know if that was quite necessary, Kube, but I think the game may be very close to over at this point.
It's gonna come through and finish off the rest of these turrets.
Every single inhibitor is necessary. Crown gets caught.
Stitch dies again.
Stitch dies suddenly, somehow, and never mind. Maybe the game won't end right now. As the flash comes in for Che, he's gonna grab Wraith, and that's another kill. Wow, very sloppy by Samsung after taking that 3rd inhibitor.
Well, I guess we're gonna set up a pick here, and by that I mean wait for the dragon animation to end. Oh, poor dragon.
Come on down. Ouch. All right, dragon number 5 again for Samsung. Some stats are definitely going to change. That's my analysis. Whoa, Winged. His hit point stat going way down. There goes the first Nexus turret. Second one soon to follow. Trace with the last-ditch effort to try to engage here. And it doesn't look like it's going to work, though. Nope, Trace taken out. And Samsung cleaning up this fight. That 5th dragon makes it very easy. Nice play by Kube just to lock up a couple more members. Kuzan and Che. And there goes the Nexus, and Samsung in a long best of 3 will take it. GG. Well, just as we predicted.
We actually wrote the script for this one, Noah.
We
Spoiler.
Should say that. There's lots of there's been some match fixing going around in the not the Korean LoL scene, but
no.
Arena C2 scene. So we get to find out poke comp versus poke comp. Who can poke the hardest?
Well, the difference is the Alistair really a better form of engage overall. Again, you're running into the same problems that we saw in the last match.
We've got Tom Kench.
You can get this giant blue build Ezreal alongside the Tom Kench as fast as they can.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
Crash is going to grab a dragon, and Captain Jack can help out. So Longzhu will take a pretty early dragon number 1 here.
Good timing. There's nobody in the top side, so Flame is really safe.
Whoa! Oh, they didn't see him, actually.
Do they know where he is? He's going on a mission.
If you just would have recalled, I think he would have made it.
No, I don't think he would have. But this is a really bad chase. They're going to lose their mid lane turret for this.
Yeah. Well, they got him. First blood does go to Crush, but
oh, they may actually save the turret.
Oh, only Guger is there for the moment. But
it's a pretty good Rise player. You shut it down hard enough early, maybe you could do something, but no TB here. He was burned early, and they're just going to have to give it up. They take the
Dragon for the Rift Herald. Okay.
Herald instead.
Yeah.
So this game actually going pretty well for eMFire. Just playing around the Dragon once again. Playing around the tier stacking. Well, Muramon is done for Soul.
Wow, that was fast.
Got that to
Oh,
look forward
wait,
to.
it's 21 minutes.
All right, they're going to try and gank this Hippo.
Yeah, not just this Hippo, the only Hippo. There's a Rune Prison, Flame chasing. Hippo hasn't popped that yet. There's the flash, and there's the package. Frozen delivers it right onto Hippo. He pops his E, but he is not going to survive. And that is our second kill of the game. Flame being given that one, but now that mid lane turret is in trouble.
They're going to try going to Gugur. Gugur has to burn his ultimate.
Oh, Victor pops his ult. Jack coming down to try to add a bit of damage on. There's a kill on the Crash. Captain Jack still underneath that Chaos Storm. Pure flashes, but he misses the hook. Frozen flashes, gets the kill on Gugur though. Oh, and that rocket was really close to catching edge.
Flame.
Crush flashes, Flame comes from the side with the TP.
So they overcommitted actually. Oh,
that was really close.
They overcommitted at that turret actually and ended up really paying for it.
Dragon's up. Longzhu wants to go for it. One for each side so far. Looks like Longzhu will get that second one. eMFire thinking about engaging, but not really committing too hard to it. Well, we've had a couple others. eMFire rushing the mid lane now. Crash gets knocked up, takes a lot of damage. Oh, I don't know what Crash was doing there. Flashes away, dies anyway.
Now I gave up the Dragon.
Yep. Well, it was an uncontested Dragon. Maybe contested yet.
Nope.
Nope, uncontested Dragon.
TP there should be canceled. Nope, not going to be canceled by Hippo.
He can just go back whenever he wants though, so. Captain Jack took a spear. Ooh.
Are you ready for uncontested Dragon number 5?
I am ready. It's being taken by eMFire, but we may have a trade for the Baron by Longzhu if they get there fast enough.
Okay, left crush there.
They did.
Here we go.
They're going for it.
This Baron's going to go real fast, by the way.
Yeah, TP coming in. Now that Flame is there, it should go fast. Beard lays down the box just to give them more time. Gugur from the side. Baron taken. Gugur on his own along with Hippo and Soul, so I guess he's not on his own, but that's not important. Longzhu trying to back away, and looks like they'll make it out. Soul gets a nice ult through the middle of them, though, and Soul on this Ezreal could clean up if he gets close enough.
Too many flashes available for Longzhu.
I guess so.
They had to use a lot of summoners. They had to use 4 flashes to get out of that.
Grabbing Hippo. And Longzhu wants to go for it, of course. And will we actually see a fight here? Dragon getting lower, taken away by eMFire. Crush manages to steal that one.
Well, that's actually huge.
Yeah, that's 4-2 now, and that puts eMFire close to picking up that 5th Dragon. Be in a bit of trouble as far as pressuring this Baron goes. Flame coming from the side. Hippo still zoning well, Frozen over the wall with some damage. Hippo needs to pop that gray health. He does, getting really low. There's a kill though onto Frozen. 1-for-1 trade. One of the carries taken out by eMFire though.
Frozen did not want a Valkyrie.
Boom.
I can't handle this game.
I don't know. Well, it's 3rd Dragon now for Captain Jack, so don't worry, no 5th Dragon for eMFire until at least 58 minutes or so now.
Everybody's already turned it off.
That's right.
Oh,
wow, look at this.
They can do it really
fast. Look at this. Longzhu trying to take this Baron. Unopposed. eMFire trying to get to there. Longzhu, they get it. They get the Baron. And now Crush in a lot of trouble. Takes a lot of damage. Frozen trying to get away. Soul taking some. Hippo saves him, but that means no damage in this fight for eMFire. And Longzhu takes the fight. They've got the Baron. A double kill for Captain Jack. GA on Hippo. I forgot that was there. Up, right. Hippo. There we go. Triple kill for Captain Jack. Can they end it? The answer is probably
yes.
Yes?
Yes, they can, though. They have Baron.
I've been through so much, Monte Cristo. I don't know if I can believe it.
It's over, Zoa.
It's like at the end of it's like at the end of Lord of the Rings, where like Frodo and Sam were on that like lava rock. Like, it's over. It's done.
We did it.
That's right. And Longzhu will win game number 1. GG.
Wow. It happened. They finally went through with the Baron, and that's the fight they had to get with their composition. They had to make eMFire walk into them and actually fight them. I think Crush is a better jungler than Bubbling, but even so, he is a monster on this pick.
That's right. I'm excited. Excited to see Crash on Nidalee. Excited to see Longzhu try something kind of crazy. And we'll see how the sub mid laner works. Oh, Oh, Crash, he gets it. Look at this guy. He
level
really
5.
wanted the Raptor. Crash, yeah, you're high in levels, man, but oh, nice Cosmic Binding. Oh, you gotta get past the Poppy.
No, Crash!
Crash, Flash. Can he get away? He's ignited, knocked into the wall, trying to make it. No, first blood goes to Crush. That was like...
And they put her in a French maid's outfit, so, you know,
Huh.
I feel like they didn't want me to say that.
Oh, Cougar takes some damage. And they get him. Wow, nice execute by Crash. He may get the double kill here. Missed the spear. Going anyway. Captain Jack picks that one up. And now Roach in a lot of trouble. There's a double kill. And now Longzhu taking a nice early lead.
Yeah, Crash was trying to predict. Crush already used his flash by that stage, and they're able to pick up a couple of kills. And Frozen with it gets a single ward in as they go for the Dragon, as you said. They certainly possess the power to do that. And look how just the pressure that they've got on the map right now. So many wards in the enemy jungle. And so it presents a pretty unfortunate decision in either event for Corky.
Okay, we're going in. All right,
Oh,
light binding.
nice bind. Oh, there's just no follow-up.
Well, he has the ult, but they saw Roach coming in, so he couldn't go for it. Pure knocked up, and now the turnaround coming from eMFire. Whoops. Pure caught out.
Longzhu still has a chance to lose this game, don't get me wrong. Yes, they're behind, but they are so fragile that one thing going wrong, like that Bard in the mid lane, and things can turn around very fast.
It is true.
Interrupting his pounce right there, but it's on such a low cooldown at the moment that, okay, they're gonna try and go for this.
All right, well, they get Edge. Can they follow up here? Teleport coming in for eMFire. They're gonna have to back off for now as Roach comes down. Here comes Flame, though. Edge is so low. Oh boy, Dragon taken by eMFire. Here has to take it out. Captain Jack trying to escape, but Soul and Edge find him on the side. Meanwhile, Frozen, though, and Flame coming down from the top. Crash pinned against the wall. Roach picks up a kill there, but overall, it is 2 for 2. And I think Longzhu might be able to get another one there. Yep. Flame gets the heal off of the ultimate. Flash over the wall. Flame flashed for that last kill, so they're going to have to leave it at that.
A lane counter to the Fiora, but you have to...
Oh, there it goes. Wow, deleted. That was 0 to 100, or 100 to 0.
All right, Poppy's coming in.
Here we go, the flank from Roach going in onto Frozen right away, having to turn around. Nice dodge with that engagement. Roach takes a ton of damage. Crash leaps in for the kill. Wow, they handled that flank so well.
They could have gone for it.
There's a minion wave. And they're going to try to engage. Lysandra coming in onto Captain Jack. Captain Jack takes a lot of damage, but Crash right there to throw down some healing. Flame gets in the back lines, takes out Cougar, but gets killed in return. They get the turret, but can they disengage? Luxalt doesn't hit a lot, never mind. It killed Edge. I was looking at the wrong person. Gets the double kill in the end. Soul trying to clean this fight up, but he's on his own in a 3v1 now. Captain Jack will get that one. That is an ace for Longzhu IM, or just Longzhu. I've been calling IM. This type of thing just doesn't happen in...
No, it only happens with Crash.
Yeah. No, easy Dragon. Longzhu seems to have pretty firm control of this game. And they've got such a huge lead now that they don't have to be quite as careful. Going in onto Cougar again, they know he's got his ult, but they go in anyway. Oh, Crash needs to be careful. Never mind. I guess they do need to be careful. Edge comes in, and Longzhu on the run. Soul in the back lines. Pure ults himself, or Pure gets ulted by Lysandra. This is not going well for Longzhu. They need Flame to get there. He comes in from behind. Now Flame has arrived. There's a double kill right off the bat from Frozen. As soon as Flame gets there, everything becomes okay for Longzhu.
That's true, but that was a really poor engage from Longzhu. Oops. Because they shouldn't even be engaging these fights. They should just be sieging. They have an open inhibitor right now. There's no excuse for trying to just all in with a very... Oh, Edge.
Oh, Mr. Boss, but he's still under turret. And so Flame will get the kill in the end. Style points.
And the ace.
Oh, they got the ace like half a second before Cougar came up.
Because you absolutely don't have to. And the fact that it was that close, even though they have a nearly 15,000 gold lead, and they had a 10,000 gold lead before that fight really even started, is problematic. And again, yes, they have a big lead, but this composition is very, very fragile.
Uh-oh. Well, they get the Baron. They got to get out of there fast. They will.
Here should not be recalling right there.
That's not a good place, yeah.
So they just
No.
back right off. They have the knowledge of where they're coming from. Edge again.
Hello.
They could have double TP'd, but they didn't.
Uh-oh, Roach gets hit with the spear. He's in big trouble. And I think e-mFire is kind of just going to roll over and die at this point. It was a close game 1, but game 2, Flame comes in, takes a big chunk out of Soul. One Nexus turret is just safe. CaptainJack needs to be careful, though. Now Crash tries to re-engage again. Crash gets destroyed, but there goes the second Nexus turret. There's so many minions in here. CaptainJack gets hit by the Lissandra ultimate, but he's going to turn right around and Cull crushed to death. That is it. A 28-minute game in game 2. Well, all right. So that was the length of your average 3-game best of 3 or so. But in the end, Longzhu gets the 2-0.
Wow. So there we go, Longzhu. They come out again with this roster. This time they get the 2-0 to cap off the evening.